If I were looking for a government job this year, these are some things I definitely would not do. The first thing is wait. So a lot of experts are expecting the government to finally announce that we are in a recession. Many people feel that we're already in a recession, but this could be the year where the government admits it. Now, what happens during a recession or an economic downturn? Usually there's a flight to safety. So people that are laid off during a recession, they're looking for safety, they're looking for stability, they're looking for security. And that's pretty much government jobs. You find that at the local level, state government, county government, federal government. They are known for having stability and security. So do not wait for the economy to get worse before you transition to a government job, if government jobs even interest you. Another thing is, people have a specific federal agency that they want to get into. Let's say NASA. You want to get into NASA. That's the only federal agency you want to get into. So you're always looking on USAJobs.gov and you're waiting for those new jobs to be listed, those new job announcements. Maybe you apply, you don't hear back, you don't get referred, but you're waiting months and months. A better strategy would be to apply to another federal agency, and then when you apply to NASA, you're already a federal government employee. That can help you because now you're in the competitive service. So you're eligible for more of those type of jobs. So I would not wait for one particular agency to open up. And another thing is, I wouldn't wait that long to get started, period. So if you're on the sidelines now, maybe you're intimidated by the hiring process because you know it can take 6, 7, 8 months and then sometimes even up to a year. Well, the sooner that you get started is the sooner that you'll have the job. Even if you have a job now, you can start that process today and start applying, start interviewing for a lot of these type of jobs. Next, I would stop undervaluing my experience. You are your best salesman. You're your best cheerleader. So you have to be able to sell yourself. You cannot sit back and downplay your experience. And you definitely can't do that during an interview. So you really have to think about where's your value at, right? And you have to show it. You have to shout it. What you think is low-level experience is still experience. And on top of that, it could be relevant experience, depending on how you word it. Now, if you have no experience whatsoever, consider volunteering, right? If you're unemployed or whatever the case is with your job, if you don't feel like you're getting the relevant experience, go to City Hall or Town Hall, wherever you live, and look for volunteer opportunities. This could be as simple as setting up for a local government event. Say that they're having some sort of festival or event. You can volunteer, and then you start learning organization skills. And then you start learning communication skills. And then you start learning how to be a liaison. So this type of thing can happen with volunteer experience. Next, I would stop waiting to get help. You have to be more proactive. You can find the information out there if you research it. Now I'm talking about Reddit. You can go on Reddit and find all kinds of things. There's times that I posted on Reddit. I think I might have responded to a couple of dozen, maybe even up to 100 questions on Reddit. So there's information out there. Facebook. You have federal government groups on Facebook that are exchanging valuable information. Or YouTube. There is a wealth of information out there if you're willing to research it. The next thing is the OPM Job Series Handbook. I think everyone should at least look at the table of contents. Just scroll through the table of contents, you'll find jobs there that you didn't even know existed. So you could be a security guard and you look through there and you're like, what? There's a security guard position right there. So you don't know what you don't know. But if you look through there, take 5, 10 minutes and just scroll through there, it might surprise you. And if you need more of a direct assistance approach, there are links in my description where I will personally help you. Okay, so next is, I would not create only one resume. Most people watching this, you're not just qualified for one job series. You're probably qualified for a few, if not several, job series. Every job series that you're qualified for and you're interested in pursuing jobs in that series, that should be a separate resume. And I'm talking about family of job series, so 0300, 0200, every family of job series should probably have its own resume. In addition to that, there are some agencies that only take resumes that are built in the resume builder. I know the Coast Guard used to be one of them. There's also a couple of other agencies, probably about 5 or 10% of them. So you need to have that built out on USA Jobs also. And when you finally created that perfect resume and you're applying to jobs, you still need to read the job announcements. Occasionally, you're still going to need to tweak those resumes in order to be found highly qualified for those positions. Next thing I would not do is copy and paste the qualification section on your resume. Now, believe it or not, some people actually recommend doing this. If you go online, you can actually find people suggesting to copy and paste the qualification section. This is because they believe that all resumes are read with a ATS, an application tracking system. So a computer basically reads your resume. So they recommend doing this, but HR looks at your resume. A person looks at your resume, and if they see this, it shows laziness. It shows a little bit of deception. Many HR specialists will be turned off when they see this, and they will go ahead and disqualify you right off the bat. Do not take this approach. Instead, look at the verbs in the qualification section. So if it says analyze, then you want to give an achievement on how you analyzed. If it says advise, you want to give an achievement on how you advised and what was the result. Quantify it. Make sure you're quantifying all your achievements. Okay, now if you're still looking for a government job, or maybe you're a government employee, a recent report came out that suggested a lot of federal employees are highly frustrated. And if that interests you and you want to know why, I want you to watch this video next. If you would like to see more videos like this, please click like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.